Today we're going to make firework grade charcoal. It's pretty simple. It's used in the making of black powder, which is the key ingredient in fireworks. What you're going to need is a heat source, a tin with a lid with holes in it, not a rock wheeler, some broken up bits of pine. It has to be a soft wood. Pine obviously is a soft wood. Doesn't matter how it comes, so long as it's small. You need small pieces, otherwise it takes really long to turn into charcoal. So what you do now, you put your lid on, like I said, make sure you have holes in there. That there allows the gases and the smoke to exit your tin. Right. You light your heat source up. You use a lighter. You light your lighter first and then you turn the gas on. Now, when doing this here, you should have it in a well ventilated area, because it does get really smoky. It usually takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes depending, once you place your tin on the flame. After it has turned into charcoal, it'll look like that. Really black and charcoal-y. Snap really, that's when you know it's ready to be milled. So you place your tin on your heat source and you leave there until you see the gases slow down and your charcoal's made. Alright, we've gotten our canister off the heat. Make sure you leave it long enough that it does cool down. Of course, you don't want you burning yourself. Our timber that we've now put in there has been turned into pure charcoal. There's no contaminants. Doing it this way, you don't have to fight soot and stuff like that. It's all pure, ready to be milled. So what you're going to be milling with, a very simple way for people on low budgets, is just to get a bit of PVC pipe. I've got here, I think it's about 150 mil, I'm not too sure. And I've put a cap on the end of it, and I've glued it on. Right? Now I've filled this full of marbles, because marbles is pretty good for crushing up charcoal. All different sorts of types, bigger ones as well, helps. And then you'll put your charcoal bits in there as well. But what you want to do with these parts here is get a hammer and just put all your bits of charcoal pieces into a bit of cloth and just hit it and break it all up into finer pieces. Alright? And then put it into your ball mill. And then I've got a lid here. Alright, so we'll pretend that that's all crushed up and we'll put that in there. And then you put your lid on and you shake until it comes out really fine. You'll then run it through a sieve. Could be multiple layers of fly screen wrapped over each other, makes a pretty good sieve. Or you can go out and buy some from your shop, but just make sure it's really, really fine. Your end product should look something like this. Really fine powder. Really fine. See, you can see it when you drop it. It makes a bit of a charcoal cloud. And that there is how you make firework grade charcoal. Please subscribe and rate, and I will be back with more videos shortly. Thanks.
As the sun rose over Newport that day in '83, the boxing kangaroo had found a place in history. The wonder from down under had won that famous mug, and here's the song we sang along in every Aussie pub. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Just remember that you're an Aussie and you'll never give up the fight. When your back's to the wall, just give your all each morning, noon and night. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Australia's own Jack Brabham, racing was his game. a mighty man behind the wheel, a legend he became. He won it once, he won it twice, but he kept going back. 3 times a champion of the world. Get on your mate, Sir Jack. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Just remember that you're an Aussie and you'll never give up the fight. When your back's to the wall, just give your all. It's morning, noon and night. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Now Captain Alan Border, Australian of the Year, he took our team to victory, mate, and kept the Ashes here. Following the footsteps, tradition of the Don, 11 blokes who give their most, but that you can't go wrong. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Just remember that you're an Aussie and you'll never give up the fight. When your back's to the wall, just give your all. It's morning, noon and night. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. Now all you Aussie battlers, when you feel you've had enough and life's not really going well and life is pretty rough, just get out there and try again and back yourself a first. The Aussies always do their best when things are at their worst.